Welcome to Classic Discovery version 0.6. This is after we've completely gone through Elwynn Forest. We've completed everything in Elwynn Forest pretty much. No, we still have to defeat Hogger. We still have to do a couple things, right? What is left in Elwynn Forest? We just have to defeat Hogger basically, and then the one rare. And then we have to get a cat still. So there we go. What did it do? It kept track of everything, right? We could go stats. Discovery stats in Stormwind City. You died 4 times. So we died 4 times in Elwynn Forest. It's supposed to tell us where we died. That'll be in version 0.7, I guess. Areas discovered 3, because we discovered Elwynn Forest, the Lion's Pride Inn, and Stormwind City. Destinations discovered should show none, because we're in Stormwind City. Destinations discovered here 0. Quest discovered shows what quests we have discovered in Stormwind City. We discovered all of these. These were mostly warrior quests. So here it keeps track of everything you do as you go around the world. We explored Elwynn Forest, and then as we step into Elwynn Forest, we could go stats, and then it changes. Area destinations. Yes, now we could go to destinations because we explored Elwynn Forest. We explored a whole bunch of it. We found 22 different destinations: the Brackwell Pumpkin Patch, the Crystal Lake, the Eastvale Logging Camp, Echo Ridge, all these places. We discovered all of them as we went through the map and discovered so many places. And then there was, what else was there? There was destinations, there was quests. Yes, it keeps track of all the quests that you do. And then it puts them in alphabetical order and it shows you which zone you did them in. So we did 42 quests here. And then actually the Lion's Pride Inn inside Goldshire, it's actually considered a different zone for some reason. So we actually did like 47 quests. And then we also have these 2 quests. We also farmed all the guys. We got every single quest in Elwynn Forest. We got the gold pickup schedule by defeating so many gnolls. I think we defeated over 125 gnolls to get this. And then the Defias, I think we had to defeat like 100 of them, probably around there, to get the Westfall Deeds. We got both of the quest items. And then what else does the Discovery Classic do? You go to stats, items discovered. Yes, we could go to items. It'll show all of the different items that we have gotten here. Oh, and there's achievements too. Oh, we got the silver ranking for linen cloth. We collected 233 linen cloth in Elwynn Forest. So all of the items that you find off of the enemies, it'll keep track of how many of them you have collected in this area. I'm pretty sure it's different for each area too, right? If we go back to Stormwind, so the way the achievements work, if you collect 10 of an item, then you'll get the bronze ranking. If you collect 100 of an item, you get the silver ranking. If you collect 1,000 of an item, you get the gold rankings. We got the linen cloth. So then now we're in Stormwind, right? If we go to items discovered in Stormwind City. We have not discovered any here, so it literally works anywhere you go around the map. We've only done Elwynn Forest. We're going to Westfall pretty soon to discover that area. We're going to know nothing about it until we go there and we learn everything. And then what else is there? Items drops. So item drops. I think, is that it? Yes, then it'll show you all of the items that have dropped and where you have gotten them from. So it's going to be a whole bunch of things. So we got the small red pouch from the Murloc Lurker, a small red pouch from the Riverclaw Outrunner, and the small black pouch, right? We got a black pouch, small black pouch. Where is that one? Oh, there it is. We got the small black pouch off of the young wolf. And then even for like linen and ruined leather scraps, it'll show you all of the different enemies that you have gotten the ruined leather scraps from in the refreshing fresh water. Whole bunch of enemies drop that item, and same with patchwork pants, all the other things. There's too many items to list in the chat actually, so we gotta fix that. And then what else was there? There's so many things now. Stats, items collected. Okay, yeah, it shows you how many items you have collected. So that's how many items you have collected while we were in Elwynn Forest, and how many enemies we have discovered. Yes, because you discover enemies when you attack them, and then the enemies have achievements too. So if you kill 10 enemies, you get the bronze ranking. If you kill 100 enemies, you get the silver. If you kill 1,000 enemies, you get the gold rankings. Now there's even Slayer achievements. item achievements. Now, what else is there? Stats, enemies killed. It shows you how many enemies you have killed. And then, it should show, there is a kill counter beside all of the enemies. It'll show you how many times you have killed each of the enemies. And then also, if you go like a linen cloth, it'll show where you have collected linen cloth from. It'll show you every enemy you have gotten linen cloth from here. It'll show you how many linen cloth you have gotten from the enemy. And geez, what else was there? Commands. Yes, you could do anything for any of the enemies. You could go young wolf, total killed 10, collected 4 here. Geez. Defias bandit, we killed a whole bunch of those, right? Oh geez, yes. We killed 68 Defias bandits. This is everything the Defias bandit has dropped us. 32 linen cloth, some refreshing spring water, some worn equipment, rusty hatchet. It shows all the items all the enemies have dropped. Geez, there's probably even more commands. We added more commands too. It shows all of your deaths. Yes, because it shows that we died. We died 4 times. That's terrible. How could we die 4 times? And then all the quests, right? All the enemies, the items. We already went through everything. The linen cloth, went through all the commands. We fixed up some things. We added color to everything. And then we added other ways. Yes, we did something. We were just going to go like fish. No, now we are fishing. So we're just going to toggle it like that, right? And then we could go /off. And it should be nothing, right? Yeah, now we're doing nothing. Perfect. So that's just to tell when you're fishing, if you're going out in the world, right? We just did it super simple, because this is probably just for your own personal tracking, and you want to tell when you're fishing. Because we already tested so many things in the playthrough. We played all the way up to level 14, and we built up on this add-on. We built it as we were playing through the game. We added more things. So now, whenever we're mining, I think you go mine, then you turn it into mining. And then whenever you mine something, the source will be mining. And then whenever you go like herb, I think. Yes, then you toggle that before you go to pick a herb. It sounds really simple and stupid, but it works. So yes, you could go chest. If you find a chest in the world, then we could say toggle the chest, and then you loot from the chest, and then the source will be from the chest. So it's pretty much just because when you're looting from enemies, you're targeting the enemies, so it's easy to tell who you're looting from. But when you're fishing, you can't tell who you're looting from, and when you're mining and when you're opening a chest, you can't. So we just set it as a Sky Warrior, right? So we just set it as our player name before, but now we changed it a little bit. But there we go. There's all the things. It shows you all the areas discovered, the destinations, all the quests you have discovered, the items discovered, the item drop locations discovered, how many items you have collected, enemies discovered, how many enemies you have killed, and then it keeps track of like all the kill counts and everything, and it has achievements, so it gives you a whole bunch of things to do, and it works absolutely everywhere. So if you were to use this, if you were to go to the Scarlet Monastery instance, or the Dead Mines instance, or even the Erithai Highlands, or the Western Plague Lands, or the Eastern Plague Lands, it would give you whole new things to do, because you'd be killing the enemies, and then you'd be like, oh, I killed 10 of them, I got the bronze achievement. Like maybe if I kill 100 of them, you could get the silver achievement, and it works for every single enemy in the game, and every single item in the game, and every single area in the game, and it just builds up as you play, because it starts completely empty. You don't have any knowledge of anything, but then as you play through, it learns from everything you do. So it learns from you playing, it learns from you discovering the world, it learns from you discovering everything.